You wake up with a heavy head, your body tangled in soft blankets that smelled unfamiliar yet strangely comforting. A dull ache pulsed behind your eyes as sunlight slipped through the curtains, making you squint. You slowly sat up. Your dress from last night was still on, slightly crumpled, the strap hanging off your shoulder. Your heels were tossed near the couch. Empty glasses sat on the table beside the bed. And then, flashbacks. The loud music. The party, your friends screaming during Truth or Dare, the teasing, the bet. And him, Kim Tae-young, your ex-boyfriend from school days. The same boy you used to play house with when you were kids. The same boy who once promised he'd marry you after graduating kindergarten because you shared your lunch with him. The same boy you stupidly broke up with years later over childish jealousy. You pressed your fingers against your forehead. Oh God. Before you could think further, the bedroom door opened. Tae-young walked in wearing black sweatpants and a loose white t-shirt, his hair messy like he had just showered. He held a tray with breakfast and coffee, looking way too calm for someone who had ruined your ability to breathe properly. His eyes met yours, and then a slow smirk appeared. Morning, princess. Your heart dropped. That's when it hit you. You ended up in bed with him. Your eyes widened instantly. Tae-young? Relax, he chuckled softly, setting the tray down beside you. You look like you're about to pass out again. What happened last night? He leaned against the wall casually, folding his arms. You seriously don't remember? Bits and pieces flashed through your mind. Your friends forcing you both into the same dare. If you lose, you become his pet for a week. You had laughed confidently, until you lost. And Tae-hung? Oh, he enjoyed every second of your embarrassment, especially because everyone knew the tension between you two never truly disappeared. You remembered sitting on his lap, just to prove you weren't nervous. Big mistake, because Tae-hung's hand had settled against your waist instantly, fingers gripping like he never wanted to let go again. The alcohol burned in your veins while the party noises faded around you. Still acting tough? He whispered against your ear that night. You had rolled your eyes. You wish. But your voice shook, and he noticed. Tae-hung always noticed. Another memory flashed, his hands slowly sliding lower beneath the table, while everyone was distracted. Your breath hitching when his fingers brushed against your thigh, under your dress. Tae-young, you whispered sharply back then. What? He murmured innocently, eyes still focused on the game, while his thumb traced circles dangerously higher. You remembered trying to push his hand away. He only held your wrist tighter. Your cheeks burned remembering how close you both got afterward. The balcony, the cold night air, him pinning you gently against the railing while both of you were drunk and breathless. You know what your problem is? He had murmured. What? You still look at me like I'm yours. Your stomach flipped at the memory. Back in the present, Tae-young sat beside you on the bed, handing you coffee. You almost cried because you thought I hated you, he teased softly. I did not. You absolutely did. You glared at him while taking the cup. Did we? Tae-young tilted his head, pretending to think. You really want to know? Your face turned red instantly. He laughed quietly before leaning closer. Too close. His scent wrapped around you completely. We didn't do anything you'd regret, he said softly. But you were very clingy. You groaned, hiding your face. I hate you. No, you don't. His fingers gently pulled your hand away from your face, and suddenly the teasing expression disappeared. Now he was just looking at you, the same way he used to years ago, like you were something dangerous to lose. You know, he said quietly, thumb brushing your cheek. Breaking up with you was the dumbest thing I ever let happen. The room went silent. Your heartbeat turned painfully loud. Tae-hung, you kept running away from me all these years, he whispered, and somehow you still end up in my arms every time. Your breath caught. His hand slipped around your waist slowly, pulling you closer until your knees touched his. You wore this dress knowing I'd lose my mind. You're drunk, you whispered weakly. Not anymore. His gaze dropped to your lips, then back to your eyes, and suddenly you remembered another blurry part from last night. His forehead against yours, his hand inside yours, his voice low and dangerous near your ear. You were always mine first. Your heart trembled. Taehyung leaned in slowly, giving you every chance to pull away, but you didn't, because maybe some childhood loves never really end. His fingers slowly brushed against your lips, and that small touch alone made your breath hitch. You both were completely aware of what was happening now. No drunken confusion, no teasing games anymore. Just him. Just you. His gaze darkened as he looked at you beneath him. "Still want to run away?" he whispered softly. But before you could answer, his lips crashed against yours. The kiss was rough, desperate, almost painful in the way it carried years of suppressed feelings. Your fingers instantly tangled in his shirt as he pushed you gently onto the bed, hovering over you while kissing you like he had been starving for this moment. His hands slowly moved to the zipper of your dress, pulling it down carefully, while his lips never left yours. You gasped softly against his mouth. That sound alone made him lose control. "God," he groaned against your lips. His hands slipped over your body, slowly massaging your chest through the thin fabric, while kisses traveled from your lips to your jaw, then lower, down your neck. Your head tilted back automatically. Taehyung. The way you moaned his name made something snap inside him. It felt like he had been holding himself back for years. His lips moved lower and lower, kissing every inch of your skin with hunger, from your collarbone to your chest, then your stomach, stopping at your belly button, where he pressed a slow, lingering kiss that made your body tremble. His hands rested on your inner thighs now, fingers gripping softly, while his eyes stayed fixed on you, like you were the only thing he could ever worship. Your breathing turned uneven when his mouth moved lower, and the moment he touched you, your fingers instantly grabbed the bedsheets. He knew exactly how to make you fall apart, slowly, patiently, his tongue teasing you in circles while your legs shook around him. Your moans filled the room uncontrollably, making him groan softly against your skin. "So wet already," he muttered with a smirk. But you couldn't even respond anymore. Only soft, broken sounds left your lips. The feeling of him made your mind go blank entirely, your eyes shutting tightly while pleasure rushed through your body like waves. It felt unreal, like floating. When he finally came back up to kiss you again, the kiss turned even messier than before. Desperate breaths mixing together while his body pressed completely against yours. You could feel how hard he was, and the realization alone made your cheeks burn. He rested his forehead against yours, breathing heavily. "Can I?" he whispered quietly. Your face instantly buried into his neck from embarrassment. But he already understood your answer. A soft smile appeared on his lips before he slowly pulled down his pants. Then he looked at you again. Not lustfully this time. Lovingly, like you mattered more than the world itself. The moment he pushed inside you, a sharp gasp escaped your lips as pain mixed with pleasure, making your nails scratch against his back instantly. "Fuck," he groaned softly, hiding his face in your neck. The room slowly filled with broken moans and uneven breaths. At first he moved gently, carefully, like he was scared of hurting you, but soon the pace changed, faster, deeper, like all the years apart were finally crashing into this one moment. Your legs wrapped around him automatically while his hands held your waist tightly, keeping you close as if he never wanted to let go again. "Are you there?" he whispered breathlessly against your lips. "I want to come with you." Your soft moan was enough for him. That was all the permission he needed. The pleasure hit both of you at once, leaving your bodies trembling together while he buried his face against your shoulder, holding you tightly afterward. And even after everything, he still didn't pull away. Instead, he fell asleep beside you while kissing your forehead softly between sleepy breaths. Hours later, you woke up again, only to realize he was still inside you. Your eyes widened as you tried to move away carefully, but suddenly his arm wrapped tightly around your waist. "Escaping me already?" his sleepy voice murmured near your ear. "Now it's time for the second round." Your face burned instantly. "Just shut up," you mumbled, hiding your face. "You're unbelievable, Taehyung." He only laughed softly before finally pulling away and kissing you again slowly this time, lovingly. After a moment, his forehead rested against yours. I never thought about anyone except you, he whispered quietly. You were always running away from me, and it hurt more than you know. I thought you stopped loving me. Your heart softened instantly. Can I get one more chance with you? He asked softly. I promise. This time we end up together till the grave. A small laugh escaped your lips. On God, Taehung. But before you could tease him further, his lips found yours again, and soon the room filled with soft kisses and quiet laughter instead of silence.